What it is that, we've taken a long time, right? Both for the
yeah,
concentrators and the storage. And it's been designed such that, number one, it has low maintenance, right? So
big number one, number
we
one.
have no pressures in the system, right? So
Yeah,
it's just like it's an ordinary ventilator which pushes the air through, number one.
yeah,
Number two is everything is designed in a modular way, right? And
exactly.
as far as possible, we're looking at off-the-shelf components,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
That's exactly the reason, right? When a lot of these projects where they have, oh, we can store up to 2,000 degrees, we can do this, we can do that. They're just very complicated,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
right?
And
And the problem with that is that getting it to a commercial level and implementing them is very, very difficult.
correct. Okay, exactly. Exactly. It's the kind of work that really lines inventions or inventors up to fail.
Yeah.
It really is. Like you really have to, it's almost like we reverse engineered our stuff. We literally did. We literally put the cart before the horse,
Yeah.
and um, it worked.
Okay, guys, can we go in and we speak a little bit? I want to, we go very fast because today's break time, so and go very shortly. Okay, now I have two options. For us, we can invest in the factory in the country like Canada or Australia, but they must give me the answer for the question. How much it costs the manpower, the engineer, the worker, how much the tax, okay,
Yeah.
how much the 1 ton iron or steel, okay.
Yep.
I need a full detail because I tell you something. Almost many company or many big brand for a company. I'm sorry if my English or my voice is not nice. So like this, I don't like to speak. Before I speak in the TV when I'm a boxer, so I'm shy for my voice. Um, but I must speak today. So the way how is it? If we do it in some country, if we can have the office for the company in Australia or Canada or whatever, but we can choose something nearer for there for the cross for the factory. If you open in Canada, the salary for the engineer is 5,000 minimum to 10,000,
Yep.
right? But if like here in Oman, we pay between 1,000 to 1,500 for the engineer.
Yep.
Yes, and for the iron and the steel is cheaper. We can take it from Oman, or we can import it from Iran because it's very cheap price. We know the manufacturer. Like before, I'm in Ukraine. Before we started in Ukraine, the Celestine iron is cheap in Ukraine. Manpower is very cheap in Ukraine, but now the situation like this. So I want to ask how we going to do it because we need to make the the price is very low for 1 kilo watt for the electricity, so we cannot go high for the factory and reduce all this. So I just asked some question for you for some detail about the manpower and this. So I give you two options. We can have this is our friend. He will read the excluded partner. So we have everywhere office for Babylon. They will be work with the head office. I send you the file. You can look at it. And the factory we can choose. It's not important what I send it. We can choose different country, but it's a good if if you are in Canada, you have across a lot high. You can open the only the head office for you for American Canada, and your factory be different place near Canada, or you can get from your government support.
Correct.
Okay, support what? Like a tax, like something, they give you land, so you can cover the benefit and you can make 50%. The engineer is a foreigner, the manpower is cheap, okay? Or they allowed you to have free for the salary because they're the office for the I forget the one office for people working is they control the salary for the engineering or for the manpower. So if they give you chance to reduce the cross is low, is better. But if not, you can choose to have any country near to you and you can make the factory. This is my idea. Okay? But you will have your head office, everything inside your country. Or you can find solution for the cross, for the 1 megawatt. How much you cross you for 1 megawatt? You can give me like the iron, manpower, all this one. So that's the point. Or you be sharing partner in the head office for hydrogen, for everything. Everybody, they will share it in the head office, and we work one family, one team. So there be many of us and the head office, and we work all this factory work under one family. Okay. So when you be share partner in the head office, we can have different partner like in the energy group, green energy, hydrogen. The people working for development, for build everything, we share the detail, we work as a one family. And when also in the design office, we be same. We are not say only the best. No, we need people. If we start like as a family, we can succeed, believe me. Okay. Not only what we have is enough. And for me, I'm continue my plan in Oman. I am not going to stop. But if we come to with us, it will be better for us. You understand me, guys?
100%. Yeah.
And I like we have a team family working. Family working. For me, I'm continuing my plan, but I give you my hand if we can be family team. Family team like what? We have in the head office, we all sharing inside. We have and every part for the hydrogen, for the design, for this, we be all together. And we share the experience, we make development for everything because you working hard in this part and you want to succeed. And we are working maybe our step here, but we need something from you. We can go better here, okay? So we can share it together. This is my idea. Or Mr. Abbas, can you read the excluded letter? This is, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, please go ahead. This is
Okay.
one from the option.
Okay, I'm reading it. Hi, guys. Exclusive country partnership opportunities for a large-scale solar energy project. Executive summary. We are offering investors the opportunity to secure exclusive territorial right to represent, promote, and commercialize an innovative large-scale solar and electrical energy project within their designated country. This collaborative business model enables qualified partners to become the exclusive national representative responsible for introducing the project to the government, agencies, utility, provide developers, industrial clients, and strategic stockholders while benefiting from commercial opportunities generated within their territory. Partnership model. Rather than operating through multiple distributors or project is built on a carefully selected network of exclusive country partners. Each approved partner acquires exclusive rights for an agreed territory, providing a clear competitive advantage and clearing long-term business values. Exclusive partners receive access to first, exclusive territorial marketing and business development rights. Next, comprehensive project development, documentation and technical information. Next, sales and commercial support from project development team and marketing materials and branding resources. Next, ongoing collaboration throughout project implementation. And finally, opportunities to participate in future regional developments. Investment opportunities. The acquisition of territorial exclusivity provide investors the opportunity to establish themselves as a sole authorized representative for this project within their country. The exclusivity fee secure these commercial rights and supports market development activities. Partners may generate revenue through first, project development agreement, next, licensing or commercializing agreements, and engineering, procurements, and construction partnerships, government and utility contracts, strategic joint venture and investment participation, and finally, long-term services and maintenance opportunity where applicable. Ideal partner that we are seeking. We seek investors and organizations with experience in first, renewable energy, next, infrastructure development, and government and institutional relation, energy investment, utility scale project development, and finally, engineering, construction, or energy distribution. Why we are choosing this project? Growing global demand for renewable energy solution, exclusive national market positioning, scalable business model with long-term growth potential, strong collaboration with an experienced international project team, and finally, opportunity to participate in a global energy transition while building a valuable national business. What is our vision? Our objective is to establish a trusted network of exclusive country partners who will work collaboratively to accelerate the adoption of sustainable solar and electrical energy solutions worldwide. By combining local market expertise with our proven project platform, we aim to deliver commercially successful and environmentally responsible energy development across multiple international markets. That's all.
Okay, I will share it with you, the guys, this document. So I give you two options, very simple, easy. Okay, so you can think about it, and we can have a talk by WhatsApp. What you choose. You can be in one family inside, or you can have this the agreement. I will pass to you right now. Then you can read it. And for the investment, we are ready to invest for this project, but we need the question. So we can negotiate for everything. We are ready. I pass to you now all the document. This is for people. This is for people. They want to be inside as a factory or something else, but for agent is also they involved, but people they want the project we build it is different. Okay. Any question, please?
No. Good morning, guys. Hey, Amarjeet, how are you? Good morning. or
I'm
good
very
morning
well.
in
How are
Toronto.
you?
Fantastic, fantastic. So we are concerned here in Canada. That sounds great, and we're open to both solutions. My personal interest would be to facilitate this here in Canada. We have all four of those items with government, construction. I have the access to the government here in Canada. That's not a problem. I have access to over 57 presidents and prime ministers around the world as well through my partners in Saudi Arabia. So I would like to, when we get involved in a project that we think has legs and we're involved in it 110%, we would like to become an extension of what you guys are doing to bring it to other countries. We have the capability to identify other locations that you may need help with and expansion. And because my team is politically charged as well as technically and charged and construction wise too, we would want to help expand you where you see fit in other countries as well. So that's kind of where we're at. We're all in on our side, and we will do whatever makes sense, financially for everyone. So that's where we are. We're all in, and we already have our land, and we in fact on our land where we'll be putting a facility, we have a data center that could probably absorb most, if not all, the energy that we're producing from that site. But again, I would love to take the model that we're going to build here and then go to other countries to kind of spearhead the goal is for us. So we're good here in Canada, and we're very excited, and my team is excited. We have some very large partners through Pat and through Chris as well, globally that would become a great alliance for us. And Pat is something else in terms of his contacts here in Canada with energy partners, and so is Chris. So we're looking forward to getting things going over here.
Okay. Thank you for your talk. I really great for this. And I like to say one word. Let's go. We make a big family for the hydrogen, for the solar energy and hydrogen. And we work in me and Abbas and Mr. Amarajid, also Antonio. Last night he was busy not coming to the meeting. We can make team for the hydrogen, make team for the solar energy, make team for the designer, and we all be together. So we can make it excluded this project everywhere. And we can put hand in hand, we can work together as a one part. And this is what I like it. We can have a family for the solar energy and we work together if you like. For me, I tell you something. I love to be with one family more than when we be as partners because we can work from hard. For me, when I play boxing before, I look for the name better when I look how much money they put it in the table when I fight. Because when you fight, you want to make something better, you win better when you think how much I'm on money. Of course, all the time you will earn money. Okay, this is why we are. And for me, this money I give it for charity, not for me. So be under the charity for the cancer people or people sick. So this is my goal. So my share will be 95% to charity. I have no one in this life. All my family passed. I have only somebody I love him. So even he's Mr. Ibrahim, he know. So I just want to tell you, if you want, we can give the hand and we can arrange the agreement. We can write it, even we can say it family solar energy, we sign agreement and all be in the head office. Okay, we can build everything, the hydrogen, we do everything. And we have very good step for the hydrogen. I will give you a surprise. We working for make the price for the hydrogen less from $4. That's I don't want to say now, but will be very soon. And
Well,
we can
you can consider us adopted family, so we're fine with that model, and we
You
prefer it.
adapt me or you adapt?
What you adopt me in as part of your family, so we
You
like that
gotta
model.
before he accepts, he has to realize it's very cold here, okay? You have to deal with the cold when you come visit.
I was young. I was young. I was be in a special commandos Iraq, and I go to study in Siberia, Russia, 6 months, and I know
Oh,
the cold. I
well,
can.
you know what cold is.
Yeah. So actually, when I was living in Austria, I love to go in the water in the snow, and I have
Yeah.
photo. The people cover my body. I'm naked in the snow. It's very healthy. And they tell
Oh,
me,
big time.
they tell me, you from Iraq or from Russia? I say, I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
So you good. So you've been initiated into a cold plunge in Siberia, so that's good.
yes, it's very good, healthy. Actually, it's very.
Oh,
If
but
you go
big
in the
time,
water, it's very healthy.
big
Okay,
time.
and maybe I be blonde, you know.
That's great.
So,
Yep,
this
good.
guys, this is my hand. If you like, we can work as a one family, and we can negotiate how we build everything together. And
Yeah.
Hello.
we is the talk open. Okay. So, what do you think about it?
I'm on. I'm on.
Yeah, you're here, Chris. Good
Yes.
evening. Yep.
So, I'm
I
ready to
think
go. Yeah,
I
go,
think
please.
what I think the ground level, I think the generic place that we're starting from is where great companies establish their foundation. You know, we've all been working at our trait and our developments, and it can be with customer relationships, it can be with work, it can be with inventions, it can be with whatever. But when when companies come together at a vital point at ground level, at ground zero, it really does become the basis for a scale growth industry. We're in a place right now that 100 years ago the Industrial Revolution started with Ford, Mercedes-Benz, General Electric, and we're at that turning point with the reinvention of electrification. And we really, really need to pay attention to where we're at, where the planet's at right now. We are the disruptors and we are the next industrialists, literally. It's just it's just luck. We're very lucky right now to be in this position. We need to take advantage of it for sure.
Okay, for me, Mr. Sasha is here, and we going to start hit the ground for the factory and be around the 3 months. The factory be ready in Oman. So we going to do similar for the engineering. So we will invite you to come to here.
100%.
Okay. So
We're ready.
okay, but I'm going to come to this month to Canada. I wait for Sasha. Where's Sasha? Is run away or
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. No problem. No
so
problem.
so you adapt me or adapt to whatever. You be my daddy, you must take care for me. So
Also, it's a good daddy.
yeah, good daddy.
I'm your driver.
You know,
I will do that.
I
so
drive really good.
okay. So I think we will do trip business. We will
Yeah.
visit. We go to Africa. We go to Canada. We can visit all the place and before the same time we invite you engineering come and do the course for the engineering, and we going to have me and Mr. Ibrahim. He not speak. I don't know why. I was silent. So he's a nice man. So we're going to do with Mr. Amarjit, we build the factory. People, they see how we go to make the solar plant, and same time we do the hydrogen part. So Mr. Abbas and me, Mr. Amarjit, working on this one, and we can share all the experience together. We need you, and you need us. So I believe one thing, when I look in my hand, I see different finger, tall, short, fat, small, blah, blah, blah. Because God give this us experience. If you miss one finger, you cannot hold. It's stronger. So I need you, our brother. We all, if we do family, is very strong. Okay, it's actually what they say, mafia. The mafia is a Italian word, family. It's not something bad, but people make it bad. Yeah, yeah. So the family is something very strong, and we can share everything together. And I'm open. If anyone have something, we can have a 30 minutes. We can speak. Go ahead, please. Any question?
Well, good thing I'm half Italian, so we definitely
Yeah.
we understand that.
After Canada, I'd like to invite you to come to Australia so that we can set up operations in Australia. And of course, our friends in India, I know for a fact are interested in working with you. So we seek to extend the invitation for you to come to Australia.
Yes, you look your phone, our brother. You can speak. I forget your name. Hello?
Nick is my name.
Yeah, no. One guy is from Africa. What's his name? Hi. You can say something to us. Okay, he not speak.
So maybe he didn't hear.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
I wish he can say something. Okay.
Okay. My English is not very, very good, but I'm trying to tell something. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to assist this meeting with you. 2 days ago, today is Thursday. I'm the president of Club Diplomatic Diplomatic International Africa. We have office in the 22 countries. We are very interested to this project. I can't have my directors in this meeting. One is speaking very well in English. Kent is there. If it's possible to translate in English. Mr. John, are you there? Hello? Mr. John, are you there? Mr. Frank, are you there? Please. Okay. So we are very interested. I can send to you the letter after and explain everything. We can arrange in 22 countries to be benefits this project. I'm very happy, and I say thank you, everybody here, for this meeting. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you for that. Zad?
Hello. Yeah. I'm also proud you are with us and thank you. Merci beaucoup. I speak only merci beaucoup. Comment allez-vous? I know you speak French, sir. So,
Very
uh,
good. Very good.
okay. So I wait for you. We can arrange meeting in the WhatsApp later tonight, and we can talk. No problem. And we are happy you will be with us. So
Okay.
we for the coming for Australia. Yes, I will come to Australia. I come to Africa, and we going to arrange the meeting here in Oman. We should be in Oman, but the problem for the fighting, so you will stuck here. There are no airplane in Middle East now, so we can choose. Maybe we do in Egypt. It's better in the meeting. But of course, they must be in Oman because we build the factory in Oman. So, but we going to travel business. We go to meet everybody there for sign the agreement. We are ready to move in the ground, and we going to start the build the factory after 10 days. We start. I'm with Mr. Ibrahim. Mr. Ibrahim. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim. Mr. Ibrahim. Okay, Mr. Ibrahim did not speak, but we're going to start in 10 days to hit the ground. So Mr. Amarajid and Antonio, you will come to Oman, and also all you guys, engineer, you will be our visitor. So that's it. So we can go ahead for this part. Okay.
I just wanted to say good day to Antonio. Antonio, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I am. I am here, gentlemen. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, respectively. So, how are you doing, guys?
Right.
Good, Antonio.
You are
Fantastic.
Antonio comes in. Antonio comes in as our AI secret agent.
It looks like it nowadays, guys. I apologize, but I couldn't wait for this Friday to come sooner. I had one of those weeks, you know, when you are pulling your hair, dealing with all types of incompetencies. So I'm still on the road today. It has been a pleasure meeting all of you. Definitely, we are looking forward not only to get off the ground our part of the commitment, but we would really like for all of you to succeed. We would really like for all of you to have the ability to further develop the solar concentrated approach within your respective territories. As we have mentioned earlier, we are certain that with the right planning and the right deployment and the right targeting, most of all, you are all going to have the chance, the ability to successfully deploy the technology in your respective regions. We will definitely offer you all of the support necessary, be it may technical and wherever possible, and projects are qualifying even financial support for those projects to be taken off the ground. One very important aspect, and I'm sure that the individuals with technical training here, they do not need to be reminded this, but when it comes down to solar concentrated power and basically conversion of those thermal values into electricity, you all need to keep in mind that you have a massive advantage over any other type of green scrap energy. I'm sorry to use these words, but currently all of that so-called supposed green energy is just a bloody nightmare. We are dealing with it on a daily basis, from the massive carbon footprint it leaves behind to the soil contamination and water contamination from the absence of solution to dispose of the end-of-life cycle wind turbine blades, solar panels, and all of that, inverters, and now another big problem, which it is right around the corner, the BESS systems, which they've been peddled to governments and communities, and nobody knows what to do with them. Not that we have any idea what to do with them, we just have a better idea on what not to repeat, and that's why the solar concentrated power gives you an edge. Remember, everything, it is fully recyclable. Absolutely everything. Once it gets to the end of life, you just take it, you fully recycle it, and you continue doing what you are doing. No environmental impact. But however, when it comes down to the energy production, each and every deployment, each and every project will become critical to their respective grids in the regions where we are operating those projects, because we are not only going to be producing base power. Base power, it is actually what most of the grids are lacking right now, but we are going to be producing in tandem with the grid. Be it may, if you are in Europe and you are on a 50 hertz, or you are in the US or Venezuela on a 60 hertz grid requirement, we are going to be providing that base power in tandem with the grid. And this is a very important aspect, because currently no renewable or no green technology except hydropower has the ability to provide base power. So all of the panels and the wind turbines and all of these, they are just occupying space without much contribution to the betterment of the human being or the human race, to say the least.
Well, that's thanks, Antonio. That's music to our ears, because the community that we're building here, which is going to be the data center and about 500 plus homes and 640 long-term care homes, it will be the most sustainable project of its kind in our region here in Durham region, which is Pickering, the city of Pickering. So we appreciate that. And Antonio,
Okay.
do you realize which Sasha Singh you're speaking to?
I believe I do. I wanted to ask the question, but I said that I'll ask it after the meeting. I believe we spoke before, right?
Yes, absolutely. Nice to meet you again.
Of course, a pleasure as well.
Excellent.
So, if anyone has any other compelling questions, I would love to address them. Obviously, I'm going to do it on a much more plain approach. I'm not going to take you through all the technical intricacies, but what we are pressing right now, it is deploying a small installation in parallel with building the manufacturing. The facility itself, we have decided to build it from scratch rather than entertaining long-term leases for the buildings and all of that. So we are going to have, I reckon, in about 90 days, a fully operational first phase electricity and thermal producing array, which is going to be deployed. And we have already, as I told you, we are in advanced talks in deciding and selecting the best approach to the hydrogen aspect as well. As I told you, we are not worried about the turbines for producing the energy out of the hydrogen. Our main worry, it is the best approach to the hydrogen production. And the reason for that is that I'll tell you frankly, I do not really believe too much in the current approach to the hydrogen production, and not that much the electrolysis part, but as much as the separation part. I believe the membrane technology, which it is used currently, It's just a commercial mambo jumbo in order to force the operators to do large capital expenditures in replacing those membranes. I have currently I've been engaged with a couple of
Antonio, please, time, because today the meeting is very short, so
Okay,
we want
perfect,
to
guys.
talk about. Okay. Let me. I just want to talk. So because not about the voice, about the camera. Okay. So now we are. Yesterday you don't come to meeting because we have a very good solution for make the cross for the hydrogen, the last from the $4. $4. Okay, so we will have a meeting. You coming late, so I believe it. We working in very good point. So let's go. We have only 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We stop the meeting because today is holiday here in Oman, so we have a praying time. So we're going to arrange a group for WhatsApp so we can share everything, a document and everything. We can go ahead. So I just tell you something, I got the green light for the invest in the project, but we need a more detail to go ahead, and we're going to invite all you guys in Oman for the course for the engineering, and same time for the hydrogen. Okay, so I need from everybody the photocopy passport and the CIS. CIS with the photocopy passport, of course, because for the engineering, only for the engineering, not for anyone else. The engineer, they come to course, they will send me the Photoshop, the photo for the passport. We can arrange it. They will stay 30 days here. We take care for all the accommodation for them, hotel and everything. Only you pay for you fly. Okay, this is for the course engineer. Second, we're going to open talk how we going to arrange the agreement for the family hydrogen. For family Babylon. So work energy power, solar energy, and also we working for the engine for the ship. We change it hydrogen. We working for that, and we have the new city is work all by electric solar energy, and also they collect the water from the air. This is we working for this. I already sent some file for people, so that's what we working for this. So any question is faster.
Yes.
So,
Yes, good morning, everyone. I'm Alda. I'm joining from London, and I'm here with some members of CDI, and we represent few African countries, about 23 countries, and we would like to join in this project and cover some regions in Africa, maybe mainly most of the regions, depending on how things will work out. So yesterday, even though we didn't really have time to intervene, and I followed the discussions yesterday and this morning as well. So we are really thrilled and to be part of this.
Yeah, you are welcome, and we are happy, and also our part is not only we build something, also we have some part for the graded some project in Africa. We support also by the medicine, and I have a program for Africa, and we're going to share the many detail, and we want to do something good for the people in this. We want to fight for give him health and give him a better life. This is my job. It's not for my bucket. I do the charity, and I have no family. I do something for make me happy to do for people. That's it all.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Any question, please?
I will try to smoke all right. Also, we have some arts that bring art project that has the support also by the
Yes, Zad, I would like to make a comment here. I hope that everybody understood that you are not a charity case here. You are a business case. Yeah, even though Zad would like to increase his charity work, you are just welcome to the business aspect. Yeah.
Yeah, we will come for the business, but I say when we build the project there, we have some program to help people there. I'm not saying ethics is charity, okay? And I just said to you, this is what I mean. We're going to invest, build the solar energy in Africa because they don't have money to pay. So we invest for this project, and we can give him better price what they use it now, because we can go from 5 to 10, or this is maximum, but we try to go to 8, 5 to 8 for everywhere, because whatever in Africa or in Europe, everywhere people have money and have no money. And people, they working hard. So we want to do better life for everybody. That's what I mean. But of course, we have a program to help people in Africa for they get the water. For in Iraq also, they can go to many areas they don't have water drink, you know. This is one from the problem everywhere now. So we want to do the water and help the people for low price what they use it now, because the problem they for this one. And we give a free medicine. So we want to build some hospital in Africa, of course, is from our charity to help people for they get the free medicine. That's what I say. And also we want to take care for the homeless people from our money, my share. This is my money. I do it. Okay. That's what I say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. For clarification, you just want to say that we want to join as investors. So just for clarification for everyone.
We can talk. We have our banker officer and we have our technical and lawyer. We will follow everything with you, and we can continue talk in the WhatsApp after this meeting. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So just with your document itself, just the commercials, I'm a little bit confused what the offer is.
You can go ahead, please.
Because I just read the document itself and it's a bit...
It's not fixed, it's just an offer, but we can move something or we do something. We like to hear from people. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So this document, there isn't really an offer. This is, so we have Australia. We know Australia very well.
Yes.
But this says that, so exclusive rights. So we have the network here. So I'm a little bit confused.
Okay, I think, no, I understand what you want to say. I don't close the door. I say, if you can do, you give I send a question, so you should answer me for my question. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So probably let's start with one little thing. So in each of the countries, there's going to be like some type of manufacturing arrangement.
No, you can be in Australia. You can be in Australia. You can be in Canada. I ask you, give me the question. So we see, we can, if you can get the free taxi, you can, you know, I sent a question to yesterday, right? You get it, the question? I'm not say I'm not do it in Australia. I'm not say I'm not do it in Canada. But let's go check the cross for the construction. Okay, that's it all for the factory. How much the cross? Yeah. We can talk. That's I'm not saying no. I open for the negotiate, and this is very important. I don't like to say no, because we can do everything. No. We can do everything if we want. We can make it cheaper in America, cheaper from Oman, if we work right. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand about the strategy. Yeah, the strategy, I understand where you're coming with this.
Okay.
But sometimes the devil's in the details. So I'm reading the document.
I'm open for talk. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll probably have to have a deeper conversation, because So I can see this worldwide. I understand the picture of worldwide.
It's a plan, and we can fix it. It's not
you've got a concept at the moment. You've got a concept at the moment, but
yeah.
there's a few things that. So probably the first one is expectations. So there's the word investor. So the funds itself at the moment. So the rest of the world's going to start developing different sites, different locations. Okay, there's manufacturing hubs. So if we're looking from a OEM point of view, when different sites are going to be manufacturing different locations for the group, because I see the words EPCM partnerships. So EPCM is a model, and project development agreement. Well, that's us. That's what we do. We do the project development agreements. What we're gonna get into our contracts with our asset owners. The licensing would be with your technology in Australia. So we have to get compliance with the products. So when anything that gets built here has to have compliance.
I'm come to you. Okay, I'm come to Australia. Okay, that's it. And
yeah, I understand that, but we're a family.
Yeah,
we're a family. We're open, stuff like that. So it's just there's a few things that we need to iron out about the group, and there's no mention about supply chain. So say one country manufactures, like give an example, India starts manufacturing all the ceramics because that's the cheapest location to manufacture. So we're going to buy all the components from the factory in India, and they'll be distributed in different countries. So that supply chain questions and the commercial questions are still a bit up in air. And the other question that I have is, when it comes to the funders, are you guys funding the factories?
I can fund 70%, no problem.
Okay.
17%, what I mean for 70%? The engineer, okay. We can fund in you should have at least the land license, at least. You understand what I mean?
License for what? For the IP of your product?
For the open the factory and the working and the company and the land. This is what we need. So we can invest, and you give us the plan and all the details. That's very simple. You understand? And we can.
Don't understand.
No, at least okay. If I invest, you have a land in Australia, right? Did you have a land or not?
Yeah.
For the
we have locations where we can set up the manufacturing itself.
Yes, okay. And
that's no questions.
Okay, and the license you may get in Australia for the manufacturer. That's it all, but
okay, so what's the cost for licensing for that agreement? Have you come up with a license agreement for that cost?
I give you the full cover, 70% for the technology, the 6 month run in the factory or 7 month run in the factory, the salary and everything, and I give you also all the material. This is what we invest. We build the factory also if you not have a factory ready. So this is model for 70%. So only you have the land and the license. That's it all. You make the land and license. We can sign agreement. You understand what I say?
Sort of, yeah.
I think he's saying the approvals to allow the factory on your land. Is that what you're trying to say, Mr. Mubarak?
Yes. So from him the land, like a Sasha land, and we can go to build everything. That's what they mean.
So that's the same issue right around the world. Someone has to have a license to. So if you're in any country, you need a license to build something on a property.
No, it's not. I mean, okay. When I open in Oman, Mr. Ibrahim do for me the license, because the license is my technology. But when I come to Australia, they must register inside Australia. You understand? So you register open company, open all the license for the manufacturing in Australia. That's what I mean. You understand? You
Yes, I understand
understand?
what you're saying.
Now you
Okay.
understand. That's the problem. We
No.
don't understand each other.
No, hang on. I understood what you said the first time. I'm trying to get you to
Understood.
hang on. I'm trying to get you to articulate clearly what the intent is for this.
And
So,
yeah.
so you guys are going to have funders to invest it
Yes.
into this factory?
Yes.
Okay.
Inshallah.
So you gotta say the factory in Australia is worth one site and it costs $15 million. So that means you gotta have $15 million.
15. Okay. Okay. So guys, we must go pray because sorry, it's time to pray. It's Friday. If you want, we can do the meeting later in the evening after a couple hours, or we can do it after we come back after 1 hour. Well, you choose.
Just question, Chloe. If we want to contact family, is there any email address?
1 second, Abbas. 1 second, please.
Yes, yes.
You can come to come to me, please. Of course, we have an email address, and they will follow with you. I'm going to pray. I don't know if we come back later, but I have more. I can give you more answer. You want to continue the meeting until we come back? We must go pray. I'm sorry.
No, go pray first.
Abbas, you can follow the meeting, but we will back. We must pray. Okay, sorry guys. Just only 20 minutes. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Abbas, follow with.
Okay. So we're staying on. Canada calling Australia.
Yeah.
With this one.
I just wanted to say hello and goodbye towards the end of this meeting, because you were wondering what my initials CM stand for, and I was in and out of the meeting. I'm Claudia Ella Markey, and I am partially part of the detailed discussions because I'm bringing in few of the partners, such as like Sasha, and I am bringing in also Polish development government and of Poland with Joanna, my colleague, and then potentially some of the technology partners in hydrogen and hydrogen for naval or application. That is from the University of Hokkaido in Japan, where I have links. So my links are here to contribute with Sasha for Canada, for Joanna for Poland, and with my Japanese colleagues in Hokkaido University Technology. I hope this can help, so you are not in the unknown, that I'm not a robot, AI bot listening into your conversations. I'm sorry about this. And I'm wishing you also a wonderful Friday. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, Claudia.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I think, what my own feelings are, that we don't want to go into too much detail on these calls at this stage. I think what we're trying to do is give an overall high level perspective on what we want to achieve. And I think then once we have some feedback, then we can go doing more detailed work and agreements, right? And also, I think what Zad was saying, which may not have come across as he wanted, is that what we need to do is look at the production costs in each country where we're looking to set a manufacturing facility up to ensure that it is competitive, right?
Yes, spot on. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, you articulated spot on what I wanted to hear.
There you go. There you go. Absolutely,
Okay.
I agree. Yep.
So that's called the supply chain.
Yeah.
So we need to talk about the supply chain.
Correct.
Yep.
Right. And so if we look at this as Zad puts it, as a family, right, then I think what we need to do is then everything is transparent, right? So we know where the margins are, right? And that way, I think it's a much more open and a trusting relationship with everybody, right? When you're going to have exclusivity within certain countries, then obviously there are going to be some margins which are hidden, right? Especially when you're buying from one country to another. So I think ideally, if we can all work together in one company, that would be the way to move forward, and it would also be the way to move forward quickly.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
And where we're not, it's I know Zad was saying that training engineers, right? I think what my view is that we have one design center, right, of excellence, right, and what that will achieve is that when we're making refinements to the design, or we've come up with a improvement or cost reduction, that knowledge is retained rather than having to pass it on to individual offices around the world. Right. So I think it's better to have one good design center where they are progressing on the design and on R&D, and that is then automatically fed through to on the manufacturing side, wherever the manufacturing happens. Right. And I think what we're looking at is you would have then teams in each different country the engineering teams who would then be able to project manage the installations, right? Whether we have our own team who do the installations as a EPC, I don't know. That's something which needs to be discussed at a later stage, right? Or whether you bring in an EPC partner, local EPC partner who build. Again, these are detailed discussions, I think, which we need to have as we move forward.
I agree with you on that. Just follow up on David's point of supply chain. It is not just the production cost, Amjit. It's also, for example, let's say if you want to put installation in USA CSP, Trump is putting 100% tariff means he's forcing to do something there. Like, therefore, it's a combination of the whole supply chain rather than just manufacturing alone. Just to be aware of it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that
it's a landed cost, either inside or from outside, or which country can to which country and things like that. And that's a separate. I mean, somebody has to look at all these things, put the pieces together, and advise each country what they can do.
No, I agree with you 100%. So this is the sort of detailed research which we need to do.
That's right. It's part of the running the company anyway,
Yeah.
And,
Amij, so the things that we have in our business, I think we need to spend some time with you guys, because we've already got these things in place. How we articulate it, and that's why we're having these kind of conversations. Because part of our business we do EPCM, and we do the OEM as well. We do right through the whole life cycle.
Yeah.
But the other parties here, they only do the construction, or they don't do the engineering. So we're a principal delivery partner, and we have asset owners, we have the government. So we know our model, what we do. We'll probably have to have a more deeper conversation about things. We can value add to what's going on, but we just got to be, we don't want to invest into something that it's got a lot of maturing to do, and we've got opportunities right now with power, but still, so for me, it's still the products that you have are still refining. So we know we've got to build factory. Plus, also we've got to build a demonstration plan too. So,
yeah, I think, David, what we need to do is, you're right. The technology needs to mature, and that will happen when we build the first one, right? Which will happen in Oman, as they're also building the manufacturing facility there, right? That will also give the engineers experience, right? So that will be the first one. The second one is going to be much easier because everybody will know where the issues are going to arise. So I think what we need to do is have one or two built, so that everybody has confidence. Number one, everybody has experience, and then we can start rolling out, right? This is not something that's going to happen tomorrow. I think, we need to build up the infrastructure. If you're looking to do a 50 megawatt plant, right? You need to have people with experience, right? To be able to manufacture whatever it is, 200 concentrators and the piping and everything else, to build it, to make sure that that there is enough confidence, and we have a insurance bond behind it. So all of that takes time, right? You're not going to get an insurance bond on something which has never been built at a commercial level.
spot on. Yep, spot on. You're talking my language now. That's what I wanted to hear. So.
Yeah, right. So this is going to take time. I mean, even if our own internal agreements is going to take time, they're not going to happen overnight, right? We may agree in principle, but as you were saying, the devil is in the detail.
Yeah,
right.
And we're talking big numbers. We're not talking one-off. We're talking big numbers.
Yeah.
And so plus I understand too is we own our business, so we are the appointed people, sitting here to have these discussions. I don't know about the rest of the people who are here, so for me, I have to minimize the risks for the impact. So for me, reputation is very important. Is what I say is what I do, and I like how I hear about the family, but we just got to get into more of the details. So.
No, I agree. I agree. I think that's very true. And I also, sorry.
So does that mean we're all coming to? You're inviting us all to Australia?
So I'll say one thing. If we can get compliance here in Australia, it'll get worldwide recognition. So Australia has the highest. So we have we use the European standard, and if you can get compliance with the steam here, so steam is the hardest one of all. So steam, and then electrical, connected to the grid. Connected to the grid here. If you connect to the grid, like in the UK, and your turbine fails for some reason, that's it. You can close up your shop. So basically, AEMO, the provider here, will just turn you off, and you'll never get so if your pilot plant it can't reliably run for a period of time without faulting, then you've got a business. That's my only concern at the moment. So I can see things they're going to mature, but for me, I have to get in the details because it's I take on liability. So anything in Australia, it's liability on us. So if something goes wrong, it's not the overseas company, it's us. We take full liability.
Yeah, I think that's true with each of the partners in each of the countries, right? It's a matter of reputation, and I think that the other thing is that we all need to bear in mind. David, obviously you've done these type of projects, and I'm not sure who else have done, but even doing a PV project, and PV is off the shelf. You can buy the modules from wherever you like. That still takes time, right? The execution takes time. You can't always get the funding, right? So these projects are complicated, right? And they're long.
Yeah. So when can we have a next, like a get together or something like that, or a smaller brief? So.
I don't know. I think once Zad comes back, we'll have a better idea as to what the next steps are, right?
Yeah.
As I said, I'm not sure whether at this stage it's worthwhile going into a lot of details, because I think each individual country has its own regulations, right? And so we would need to then first of all understand everything before you can put together an agreement for a potential, not a partnership, but an involvement and how that is going to roll out. We also need to understand in terms of each location as to what is the size of the market. Right, which is, if the market is very small, then it's not worthwhile even exploring the manufacturing setup in that country.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Europe is very difficult, where land is expensive, right? Especially Northern Europe, where land is very expensive. So you would look at other locations where you have cheaper land, right, and a much bigger market.
I just have a question. Would that be a kind of a joint venture once it's set up? I know that we're not at that stage yet, but I'm just
I think
asking.
what Zad is looking to do is have one main holding company, right, in which everybody participates, and then each person is able to look after their own market, right? So whether it's Australia or whether it's Canada, right? But it's part of the holding company, so everything happens through the holding company. And in terms of how that structure works, it may be that you have to set up a local company. I don't know that the accountants and the tax advisors would need to be involved, right? But I think that's the idea behind this.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not sure. Do we need? If there aren't any more questions, do we wrap this up now and then wait for Zad to set up another call?
I think we can wrap this up now, because I think each individual country have to deal with you, and so Amjit, with a little bit more details,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
We have to. I just want to say we have to thank you. You have been an incredible narrator through all this. You really delivered the goods, no pun intended, to us understanding everything. Really kudos to you and Sad for supplying you as the you technically derive from the nuts and bolts of it all, and that's where listeners like us appreciate that. So thank you for your narration on the 3 nights. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
You struck a chord. Thank you very much.
It's good. It's good. Okay. So if there's no further questions, let's sort of close it there, and then we'll get together again, probably individually over the next few days.
Perfect.
Okay.
All
perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Everybody. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
Good night, London. Good night, Britain.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody's signing out. Okay, no worries. Just wanted to reiterate the last point here regarding the manufacturing, which I believe that this is a very important point for everyone present. We are definitely going to, and we will have to deploy full-fledged manufacturing in all of the major, let's say, the major regions. So Europe is definitely going to have its manufacturing. Australasia part will need to have its own manufacturing, which it goes without saying. I mean, Australia has massive requirements for energy, and same like part of the Oceania and Asian, Southeast Asian part. Definitely North America, be it may Canada or the United States or one of the adjacent Latin countries will need to carry their own manufacturing. So all of these projects, they can be jointly co-funded, or we could take on the undertaking to do the first phase of manufacturing ourselves. We are going to be funding the manufacturing on the first phase, and all of the consequent expansions on the capacity of manufacturing. We are going to do it on a co-ownership, or we'll find a formula which will give our partners on the ground further independence in expanding and exploring direct deployment of projects in their respective regions. So I wanted to make this one clear.
So I think, Antonio, I think we should have a discussions about the supply chain. So I think I can add a good value to the strategy, what you're doing. So for me is I have to take care of you guys. So we can take care of ourselves this end. So, when it comes to the engineering, everything else. So you understand us. We're a principal delivery partner. We do major engineering. We're working the big. We're working the big boys play arena. For me, the things that we need to work on this particular technology is the supply chain. So, and also the IP, and the commercial type things. That's the only thing we need to go into details. I can add a lot of value to what we're going to do, but we're going to need other conversations in detail.
Oh, no, definitely.
I articulate myself very clear. So it just takes time for you guys to understand what I'm presenting. Because if you guys get yourselves organized very well, everyone else benefits from it. So I'm very, very keen to make Africa, because we do work in Africa too. So we take care